You know, man, sometimes this team can really get on our nerves. It really can. Sometimes this team can really make you question or even think, like, what the fuck are you doing?
If you guys ever want to experience a heart attack happening to you, which I don't know why you would, but if you ever did, just watch the Steelers game.
Right.
Like today.
Or
at least for the first quarter.
Right, the first quarter of this game. Now, of course, the Steelers got a phenomenal win, a great win. We advanced to 3-4. We're second in the AFC North right now, and everything. So it's a great win. We won 27-14, but it didn't all start out too great. It ended great with the victory and everything, but it didn't start out too great because, I mean, it seemed like we were going on with another Tomlin special here. You know, we started. We were down 14-0. Dolphins were up 14-0. Offense was underachieving. Defense, I mean, first of all, defense played great the entire game, but I'm not really going to shit on them in the first quarter because the offense was underachieving and wasn't really giving them positions for them to perform in,
Right.
Which is why the defense allowed 2 touchdowns early on. But think about this. They allowed 2 touchdowns early on because of the offense, but the rest of the game they allowed 0 points. So,
I mean, yes, it is the Miami Dolphins,
right.
But still, that's still great to see from this Pittsburgh Steelers defense.
Right. But yeah, it seemed like we were starting off with another Tomlin special and everything.
Same old shit. Playing down inferior competition. Here comes another loss on our resume to a losing and garbage team.
But thankfully, everyone picked it up. Everyone said, we're not going to give you that bullshit. We're not dealing with this shit. We're not doing that shit today. We're not doing that shit tonight. It's Monday Night Football. It's prime time. We're at home. It's after the bye. It's time for us to man the fuck up, play some fucking football, destroy these fucking garbage-ass motherfuckers, and they got the win. Offense started to pick up. Mace Rudolph had a very poor start, but then really started to pick up, started making the right throws and everything, making the right reads and everything. Juju Smith-Schuster had a phenomenal game. He had his first 100-yard receiving game, as well as a touchdown. Deontay Johnson had another phenomenal game. Dude just continues to improve week by week with Rudolph in a quarterback.
Yeah, seriously, with more development, with him continuing this, he's going to be an absolute stud for the Steelers team.
He really is. James Conner had a phenomenal game. 23 carries, 145 yards, and a touchdown. His best game yet. Just a phenomenal performance for James Conner. Hopefully that boosts up his confidence for the second half of the season, as well as this entire win for the team overall. But James Conner, hopefully we continue to see this as the season goes. It was great to get Roosevelt Nix back because we definitely saw it. We saw a lot of eye for him today. We saw Nix just lead the way for Connor and some big runs there, so it was great to see him back. Hopefully we see him in the I-form formation very often in this offense down the road, as well as, of course, James Conner continuing this great performance. And
absolutely.
We're going to get Jalen Samuels back. Benny Snell's still doing pretty good, so it's great to see. This offense is young, but it's definitely picking up, and it's really improving as the weeks go on.
And that's great to see, considering how the offense was the first half of the season.
Right. So, phenomenal shit from the team, good shit from the offense. Like we said, they played very down. They were lacking everything in the first quarter, pretty much in the first half. But it definitely picked up when Deontay Johnson got that phenomenal touchdown before the end of the first half, which was a phenomenal play call by Tomlin and Fickner, whoever did the play call. It was just a phenomenal play call because it was 3rd and 20. It was pretty much like 20 seconds left in the first half. Dolphins, of course, Dolphins knowing, they're going to do a Hail Mary and hope and pray for a big play or something. But no. Tomlin or Fickner, whoever was calling the plays, they fooled the Dolphins, and the Dolphins ran a blitz, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Deontay Johnson had him go for a slant, and he just fucking steamrolled and in the most Forrest Gump way, ran his ass to the end zone. James Washington led the lead, or led the way for a great block leading into the end zone and everything. So
yeah, seriously, I like that Forrest Gump.
I had to,
by the way.
I had to.
Seriously, like Johnson's, he's a damn stud.
He is a stud.
Route running is getting better, as you can see. His speed is underrated as hell.
His hands are honestly.
He's gonna be great.
He is.
He's gonna be great. He's gonna make Dale Drake proud.
Right, and it's great to see Juju Smith-Schuster pick it up. He hasn't been Juju at all. Well, I don't want to necessarily say not at all this season, but he hasn't been Juju most of the season. This game, he definitely picked it up. Granted, I will say, yes, it was the Dolphins, but still, it's still a great performance. Boost the guy's confidence up and everything. Get a great win for the locker room and boost, like I said, the morale, the confidence, and hopefully the way for the
Rest of the season.
Right, exactly. So defense play phenomenal.
Defense.
Absolutely incredible.
I am so glad that this defense is playing phenomenal all year.
It is like, which is fucked up. Like, I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, but go on and say it.
Our defense finally starts to pick it up, and now our offense wants to fucking lack. It's like, where the fuck was this shit when we had the Killer Bees? Where was this shit when we had the phenomenal fucking trio? Where was this shit 3-4 years ago? I mean, yeah.
You just can't have it both ways. This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, but nonetheless, defense is playing phenomenal. They're just being consistent. They're still playing great football. Everyone is just playing at a high level right now. Devin Bush is still doing great. T.J. Watt. Do I even need to explain to you guys?
He's a freak.
This dude is a monster. Bud Dupree stepping up. The front seven is really incredible. The secondary is definitely boosting up. Joe Hayden and Steven Nelson is an incredible 1-2 punch at cornerback and is exactly what we needed. Minka Fitzpatrick, man. Miami Dolphins. Thanks for the win. But two, most importantly, thank you for Minka Fitzpatrick. 2 fucking interceptions today
against his old team.
Fucking phenomenal.
Minka Fitzpatrick. I told Danny this like a couple days ago. This is the Amari Cooper trade from what the Cowboys did last year when they traded away a first-round pick for wide receiver for a player in position that they desperately needed, and people were like questioning like, why would you trade away a first-round pick for a guy of his stature? He's not really doing all that great, but look, you see how Amari Cooper's changed that whole offense, and even Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
Look how Minka's changed his entire defense.
Seriously,
like
I couldn't have said it any better. I honestly can't acknowledge it in any better way. Like, it is so similar, and like you said, I have to agree. This is the Amari Cooper trade of this year.
It is.
He is a fucking game changer, and credit to the offense for capitalizing and scoring touchdowns on both of those Minka Fitzpatrick interceptions. Ben, it was an overall great performance, but Minka Fitzpatrick is just a game changer. He's a stud. Dolphins, you can have that first round pick, whatever you want to do with that first round. I don't give a shit. I am glad with Minka Fitzpatrick.
Minka is our first round pick.
He is our first round pick, and he is, honestly, I hate to say it, outside of T.J. Watt, probably our best, but not really our official first-round pick since T.J. Watt. Well, probably in the last decade.
Pretty much.
Think about it.
Dude, he's in just like, 5-6 games? He's changed his defense so much than what he ever did to Miami.
Yeah. And he has 3 interceptions, by the way. Oh, I tell you, he has four forced turnovers on this team. Overall.
When was the last time you saw that happen?
To any specific Steelers player on the defense, outside of course, Ryan Shazier, T.J. Watt, and of course, Devin Bush this year. But in terms of secondary, in terms of safeties, probably never since Troy. Like, damn, what a player. I can't be glad. I can't be more glad to have Minka Fitzpatrick on this defense, man. Like,
seriously, like Dolphins, I don't think you realize what you had in them.
No, you did not. And goddamn,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I swear I will kiss your fins. I shall kiss your fins, Dolphins. Thank you so much.
Right. And another thing I'm going to compare this trade to, and of course it's early, and Minka Fitzpatrick, he could always flop next. First of all, I don't see that happening because he's just a game changer. He's only going to get better. He's still young and shit, but I can see this being very similar to the Jerome Bettis trade. You know, Jerome Bettis was with the Rams, and he wasn't really performing too well, and then we traded for him, and then one of the best running backs of all time. Now, of course, that's a different position and everything, but in terms of him not really performing to the hype that he had, and then him getting a change of scenery, and then performing to the high ground that he was originated for, then, yeah, it's very possible. So, Minka Fitzpatrick's a fucking baller, man. 2 picks against his former team. I'm loving Minka Fitzpatrick more day by day. I'm definitely going to have to get his jersey if he continues this shit. I don't know why I don't have his jersey now, but I know for sure.
Seriously, it took him like 6 games, and he is already the best safety since Troy. It didn't even have to take him 1 game. And I already was saying, and people were already saying he's the best safety since Troy. And he's already showing he is.
He is because, I mean, I haven't seen Sean Davis or Shamarco Thomas or Will Allen or Mike Mitchell or even Terrell Emmons make any of these plays combined
than what Minka has done.
That's incredible, man.
Minka's a fucking baller.
Phenomenal trade earlier this year, and it's really paying off. This defense is just, it has a different fucking attitude and fierceness to it, which is incredible. His defense is playing phenomenal if they continue to keep it up. We got the Colts next week, a hot Colts offense, so hopefully they can continue and be consistent with their performance and possibly show that, hey, we're here to make a fucking change. Like, you guys can say, oh, you got, the Patriots, you got the Bears, you got the... If you want, you can put the Packers in there, I guess. The Bills are up there, but... Don't sleep on us, motherfuckers. Don't sleep on the Steelers' fucking defense, man. So if they continue this performance and continue this type of defensive game and everything week by week, I'm loving it, and it would just be incredible to see this defense continue the way they're playing right now.
Yep,
so hopefully we do see it.
Damn straight.
Great win. Again, yes, it is just the Dolphins, but I mean it's a great win for the young guys to get their confidence going heading into the second half of the season. And in terms of division, we're now second place. We're ahead of the overrated Browns and shit. The Ravens are definitely... the Ravens got a tough schedule right now. So if the Patriots beat them next week and if they continue to lose games, then we could possibly take that number one spot from them. But time will tell. But it's still great to see this team perform the way they did today after a pretty sloppy start. Earlier they picked it up, got that great win and everything at home in prime time. Really needed it, and I was glad to see it happen. Great win from the Steelers, man. We advanced to 3-4. We got the Colts next week, so should be an interesting game, man. See how this team can be consistent. Don't worry about Mason Rudolph. I know people were saying he's playing poor. People were even saying that we need to fucking bench him. I'm like, chill the fuck out.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, slow your roll. Calm down. Like, this dude has he's a young quarterback he's a young quarterback returning from an injury. Like,
that could potentially take in his career.
Right, like calm down. Slow your roll. And look what he did. He wasn't all bad.
Yeah.
He wasn't all perfect,
Yeah,
of course.
after that terrible pick he threw to Xavier Howard, I think it was. After that pick, he did all right.
Yeah.
He did pretty good.
He started making the right throws, making the right reads and everything.
As the game progressed, he did better.
Right.
Just give him time.
Yeah, just give him time, man. Just for the people that were saying that we need to bench him, put Hodges in, you guys need to calm down. He's a young quarterback, like I said, came back from an injury. Hell, I even remember Ben, when he was out for a decent amount of time due to injury, he came back and made the same mistakes. He made the same terrible throws. He made the same terrible interceptions. Like, calm down.
Exactly.
Calm down. I still like Rudolph. He definitely could have been a little better tonight, but he definitely showed that he can definitely get better when he makes mistakes. Or when he makes mistakes, he can definitely rebound and make plays like he did today. Great touchdown to Juju. Great touchdown to Johnson and everything. So, great shit. Great communication overall by the offense. So
and the defense.
Phenomenal fucking victory, man. Just absolutely love it. And let's feed off of this. Go against the Colts next week. Should be a pretty interesting game. Steelers Colts have a pretty rich history together. We actually have a very positive record against the Colts in recent history. So I'm not saying that we could definitely get an easy win next week because of that, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know you guys talked about the game and everything in the comments below. Great fucking win. Let's get ready for the Colts next week. And just glad to have Steelers football back, man. Here we go, Steelers.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace!